At 9 years old, I moved in with my father because my mother could no longer care for me. My father stepped in when I needed him, and that gave me the chance for a better life. That's what I'm doing for my boys now. I think you really have to become a parent to understand what you will endure to be there for your kids. My job, my whole life, I've always had that kind of doubter. People have always doubted me, and I don't know how I would succeed without it. So I welcome it, and it gives me a challenge, and I will see if I can live up to my challenge. When you have kids, they are the consistent things in your life. They don't change no matter what's going on. They love you. They are more honest than anybody will be. I understand being the villain is what people like. People play to that. They want to know about the villain. I'm a playmaker and I'm going to score. At the end of the day, my job is to put the ball in the basket. Unless you sit down and talk to your dad and say, "Why weren't you there?" And he says, "I'm going to really tell you the truth," then you won't know. Yes, it's true. I love the roar of the crowd. When the fans are with you, their voices come together in a big booming rush of sound that you can actually feel in your body, almost like a wave that lifts you and carries you past your own limits. The Tom Ford three-piece makes you feel so confident. It's bananas. I love to sing some Beyonce, like all the single ladies. I'll sing that, maybe not with the body shaken, but I'll have a little bit of the hand movement going on. For home games, I bring my clothes to the arena. I bring 2 different outfits that I can pick after the game. Road game, I got to wear what I walk in with. Most days I am in public. If I go to the store with social media, I'm in public. It might as well be a press conference. Wherever you go, things change you. I mean, obviously moving to Miami and becoming part of the NBA has given me a different perspective on style than I had when I lived in Chicago or Milwaukee. I think the biggest thing I've learned is to not really worry what people will say or think about what you wear. You have to wear what feels good on you, what you feel comfortable in. And I've just learned to not really care. No team works out teamwork. I understand that I'm not perfect. I made mistakes and I had a hand in everything that's happened to me, good and bad. The biggest thing is to let your voice be heard. Let your story be heard. When you're healthy, you can do so many great things. Fatherhood is the best thing that could happen to me, and I'm just glad I can share my voice. A turtleneck is about sophistication. The biggest thing is to make sure that when something comes out about you that is false, that you prove it's not true. I've played for the Miami Heat my whole career under Pat Riley, Mr. GQ himself. So when I pick out my outfits before a game, I'm already feeling confident. And some of that swagger stays with me when I take the court. I don't think the world focuses on the positive things enough. To wear a gray tweed suit, you have to be mature and confident in yourself. Some people can't pull it off. My upbringing involves individuals who helped me along the way. I don't think I would be here today without that support. Anytime an artist puts your name in a song, it's unbelievable. It never gets old. It's about taking advantage of the opportunities you have right now. And right now we're in a position where you call somebody and they're willing to pick up and take the call because they're a fan. You have to take advantage of that and have a chance to capitalize on your ideas. Before even Court Grip, I just wanted to be a part of a brand that I felt that listened to the athlete and really catered to the athlete and gave us what we were looking for. The thing is, I don't do these things for recognition, being a good teammate, being a positive member of the community. I do them because those things make me whole and complete. Looking back, I now see so many similarities between my own childhood and that of my sons. Whenever there is a big game and people don't think I can do it, I always play my hardest, and now it has become a part of me. 10 years ago, I never thought I'd be in this position. It's a dream, and I don't even know if I dreamed this big. Over my career, I've had to adjust my game. I grew up in Chicago, and I understand what Michael Jordan symbolizes. The Miami Heat floor is great, but a lot of them are not. Players are ready to play, we're not on strike. It's a lockout. Whenever I feel like I'm getting too far away from where I need to be, I think about my sons and the legacy I have to leave for them, and it always brings me back to reality. All children need their fathers, but boys especially need fathers to teach them how to be men. I grew up in the inner city of Chicago, and then I moved to Robbins, and it kind of raised me. When I was in college, I actually had them change the starting lineup to say from Robbins, Illinois instead of Chicago, Illinois. I've been successful in different areas, but nothing brings a smile to my face more than my oldest son, Zaire, and my second son, Zion, saying the kind word of "Dad." Yeah, I play a lot of point guard. LeBron plays a lot of point guard. A lot of people are thinking too much on positions. I'm scared of needles. I'm an athlete, so I can dress down with the best of them. I can throw on t-shirts and sweats with the best of them. I'm just showing my personality in my clothing. It's always a dream to be on the cover. It's one of the things an athlete always aspires to do, to be on the cover of a video game, but I never thought I would get to do it this quick. Guys who might not be superstars, but because of their hustle, because of the little things they do, these are the guys who can really mean the difference between winning and losing. I wanted to be a football player. Football is a sport that I love, but the more I started playing basketball, the more I started dreaming of playing in the NBA. I've been blessed to be one of those guys who's looked at as a fashion-forward type of guy. The biggest thing, and what I told some of the partners in the summit, was me thanking them for their constant support with everything that I've been through the last couple years on and off the court. People don't need to necessarily see me in the jersey to understand who I am and what message I'm trying to get across with the things that I'm marketing. You play a certain way for so long, and change is good. So I look forward to change, and I look forward to playing with the proper talent that we were able to put together. I am very happy to be here in the NBA. The biggest surprise has been making the adjustment after losing a game. In the NBA, you could lose tonight and you have to put that game behind you because you have another game the next night. I'm happy that I can focus on my body a little bit. I'm not happy to get surgery, but I'm happy that I can focus on getting better. I've decided to listen to my doctors and get the procedure I need on my knee. USA Basketball said I had to do what was best for me. They want me to be obviously as healthy as possible so I can continue to play this game at a high level. When I first got into the league, I tried to fit in. Now I don't care. I'm on a team with LeBron James and Chris Bosh, and they both dress well. It gets competitive. If I don't bring my A game, they're going to outshine me. Yeah, at first people were talking about me, but now everyone is wearing their clothes more fitted. I'm the kind of parent who asks my kids questions like, "What would be your ideal thing to do in the summer?" I was probably a terrible husband, but I pride myself on being a good dad.